got a movie called Sinners starring Michael B. Jordan because he plays two characters, and Haley Steinfeld are the leads.
I was expecting Michael B. Jordan, like some guy, Nutty Professor, like Eddie Murphy and Eddie Murphy and Eddie Murphy.
That's like when Eddie Murphy did Norbit.
Yeah,
he was like 30 fucking people.
That was it. Norbit. Yeah, sorry, fuck about the wrong movie.
Norbit. Yeah, that was Norbit. Yeah,
it was Norbit.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Directed by Ryan Coogler, and it's releasing on March 7th, 2025. It these two have done a lot of things together that I'm a big fan of. I just want to say that right off the bat. Coogler and Michael B. Jordan have done Black Panther. They've done all the Creed movies, or most of the Creed movies. And I think they're a great duo. I think I'm a fan of both those things that I just said. So when it comes to Sinners, which seems to be a very, it's set in like the Old West kind of thing. Well, not really. What would you say? Like the 30s, maybe the 40s?
Yeah, I'd say around that time, 40s or whatever. Yeah. Like, I did not know what to expect. Did you? But at the beginning, it was like, because I thought, is this going to go in like a, like a KKK kind of direction? Do you know what I mean? Or is this going to go into like a, like how it was with the slaves, all this good stuff? I don't know. Yeah, I couldn't work out at the beginning. I'm like, okay, where are we? What era are we in? What storyline are we going with? Because he's going for the gun and everything else. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, he's gonna fucking unload. Is there a gangster element to this or something where they have the gang behind, there and doing like a little brotherhood thing, whatever. I was like, I didn't know where it was gonna go, and as the trailer moved into it, I'm like, oh shit, like this is kind of more like a more suspenseful, right? More of a kind of a thriller here, like
bit of a horror
elements. Yeah, I was like, okay, now you've got me, and it seemed like a bit. It was that trailer alone was a psychological head fuck. Did you not find that?
Yeah, exactly. Like it's something. So I think this is like you can either be a fan of this or not be, and like I was hooked in the beginning, and like because it gave me like Red Dead Redemption vibes, like that. Like I was kind of like into it. I was like, oh, sick, this is cool. They're gonna tell a nice story here. I'll be honest, the minute I started seeing the supernatural elements of the horror, it kind of took me out. It's just not something because you're not expecting it. Like I said, you're either going to like it or you're not. It's kind of like when you play through the end of Uncharted and those zombies start popping up. It's like, what the hell happened?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
It's so random.
Or like sharks in Gladiator 2, that kind of shit,
Or, yeah, there's those. Yeah.
Spoiler alert, sorry.
Yeah. Go check out our Gladiator 2
back.
video. The spoiler king's back. Yeah, but I don't know. Just off the trailer alone, I mean, it looks cool. I'm a really big Michael B. Jordan fan. So that alone, I'm probably going to give this a try. But I can't say it's something that I normally like to watch. So, I mean, the jury's still out on that. But just with the names attached and everything that they've done in the past to kind of solidify that trust I have in them, I'll give it a try, probably. Not in the theaters, but if it's ever on streaming and stuff, maybe then I'll jump into it. But yeah, it should still be good. Like, I don't think you could go wrong with these two, but like, again, it's a matter of preference like any other movie. But yeah, I like the way it was shot. I think Michael B. Jordan does a really good job playing two characters, right? They're brothers. And, this film is due out March 7th, so it's coming out fairly soon. But yeah, what do you think of the trailer, Darren?
I mean, what I was kind of getting from that, and what I was saying, obviously, what I've already said here is, what I'm seeing is an expectation here. Like it's a serious movie, right? Like that's how it's kind of portrayed, right? I'm expecting now strong performances from characters here, from the cast. That's an expectation I have right now. Like Michael B. Jordan's two characters that he plays, I'm expecting a solid performance from this guy now.
Yeah.
Just this is just by watching this trailer, right? There was definitely some kind of eerie visuals in that. Like you kind of got a little flashes of it. So it kind of obviously adds that like you say, supernatural horror. Like thought-provoking kind of context there, and sometimes it's not for me,
right?
But this one, I don't know. It does look interesting. Don't get me wrong. It's just the way it started, and then it moved into that. It was a bit like, Well, I didn't fucking expect that.
Yeah, it's a little jarring.
Yeah,
it's like, what the fuck?
But now you've head fucked me. I need to see this through. So
you're right. Yeah.
You know, but again, there's an expectation now of these strong performances from me anyway. Right. But again, what I'm seeing is this could be a really good sort of head fuck movie. But there's probably going to be some plot twists and probably. When a lot of tension, a lot of intense scenes, but what you're going to probably get from this movie is what you get from a lot of these kind of movies, in my opinion, is everything seems really forced. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, exactly.
And that's what I'm kind of like. That's what I'm expecting from it, but I'm here to be proven wrong on that. So, yeah, that's where I'm at with it. Anyway,
it also kind of reminds me of like Django Unchained, right?
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Like the way it looks and stuff, even like, but again, like it's like when you get to the end of Django, it's like then all of a sudden there's these zombies. It's like, well, I don't think that fits here. But yeah, it's kind of what you're saying.
Zombies in a Django. break those chairs. You know what I mean? Fucking zombies coming out. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, man, it'd be weird. Like, I don't know. Yeah. That's why it's so jarring. Like, that's why this one kind of started off like that, and then you see these things at the end. It's like, okay, well, but whatever. We'll see how this does. We'll see what the reviews look like and all that. This could either be something that's really good or something that might be like, I don't know. I don't see it being like tanking, but I don't see it being like I think it's going to be a mid movie, honestly. Like I think I'm expecting like a score out of 6, like a 60, a 70. I don't see it getting like a really good score.
I mean, what I'm getting right now online here is they did a rating out of 5. They did 3.5.
Right.
And where I say they, I don't really know who they are, but
right.
The critics, whoever the critics are, the critics gave it a 3.5 out of 5. So
there you go.
And what you're getting as well, like from some of this, is they're saying, yeah, it does seem very unsettling, because what they did show in obviously in that trailer was that, like the guy said, I've never seen this many ways for a person to die or whatever, or a person to get killed or whatever. So,
yeah,
that's thought provoking enough. It's like, okay, so, like I said with some of these movies, shit seems kind of forced, right? So, what creative ways are they going to get for these deaths, right? I don't know.
Right.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. If you guys like this video, be sure to check out the rest of the channel and consider subscribing. Go even further and subscribe to Podcast Fresh wherever you listen to your podcasts for new episodes every week.